Assalamu alaikum. I hope you guys made khichdi and keema in last 2 weeks. Today I'm teaching you how to make dalcha. Usually in Hyderabad you make kadu ka dalcha or bagan ka dalcha, but I don't have that, so I'm just going to make it with mixed fruit, mixed vegetables. तो उसके लिए चाहिए चने की दाल, चना दाल. I've washed it and I'm going to put some cinnamon in it and 1 green chili and some ginger garlic paste and then I'm going to add the whole tin of tomato to it. Right. And then mix it and leave it to cook. Make sure you don't put too much water. You don't want all that water to come out of the whistle. Leave it for 4 whistles. In this other pan, I've put some meat, which is lamb meat. It is neck, गर्दन का गोश्त है और सीने के हड्डियां हैं. And those are they're not as tender. So you have to really cook it. For that, what I'm going to do is, to that I'm just going to add a spoon of salt and again a nice big heap of adrak lesan, ginger garlic paste, some chili powder, some turmeric, and I'm going to add another green chili to this and some curry leaves. And I'm going to use half an onion. Again, you don't have to cut it fine cut. Just do it roughly. You want a quick job. Time nahi hai as usual. Jitna bhi time hai usme jaldi pakana hai. Yahan pe life is very fast over here. Everybody goes to work. Whatever time is there, you just come back, cook. अब 4 बजे शाम भी हो जाती, अंधेरा हो जाता. बस ये मिक्स किए, इसके ऊपर भी लिड लगा दिए और 5 सीटी बजने का इंतजार करना है. Right, I waited for my 4 whistles on the dal. And dal was tender, but I waited for 5 whistles for my meat, but meat wasn't tender, so I had to check it and then put it on and wait for another 10 minutes. Let's have a look to see how it is now. You have to make sure all the steam comes out. I think it's fairly tender now. You have a look. Looks like it's okay. It's got lots and lots of oils. It's the fat, and it's not good for your health. So cholesterol ho sakti, you can have cholesterol with this fat. It's too much for me, so I'm going to get rid of this fat, and this is my tip for today. So what I do is I add some cold water to it to cool it down, and then I add a mug of ice, and the ice is going to get, you can see all the fat is now solidifying. You can see all that fat, and I'm just going to take that fat out because it's not good for your health. See, you eat this, it's going to get stuck in your arteries and give you a heart attack. So watch out. Get rid of all this fat. Look at this. So much fat. That's what happens. ये खाएंगे इतनी फैट जाके आर्टरीज में, रगों में सब फंस जाएंगी, फिर हार्ट अटैक होगा. इससे अच्छा नहीं खाना, फेंक दो उसको हेल्थ को देखने के लिए. तो इसके अंदर मैं आइस डाली, पूरी देखो फैट कैसा निकल गई. ऐसी करके पूरी फैट निकाल लेना. Right, I took all the fat out of my meat. Look, so much fat. Imagine you eat this fat. It goes into your body, clogs up your arteries. So God forbid you may have a heart attack. So please don't eat this fat. And don't drain it in your sink. It will clog up the pipes. It's best to get rid of it in the bin. That was the tip for today. So our meat is ready. And now let me check my dal. Let's have a look. Yeah, the dal seems fine. I'm going to get, let's have a look. Yep, it looks perfectly okay. But I don't want this chili. I don't want to brine this chili, so I'm going to fish it out. Okay, like fishing with a fishing rod. Right, add some water to it. Okay. And then liquidize it. So I'm liquidizing it. I like to have it nice and pasty. Most people. This is my dal. I'm gonna add the khatta from the tamarind. I took the juice out of the tamarind already. I'm gonna add it to the dal. I think this is good enough for me. So that's about it. Let me not waste anything. This is it. While I keep this, now I have to start my vegetables. So I've got another pot here. Okay, turn on your cooker. And I forgot to mention about my oils as well. Adding some oil or ghee or things. This is tiny bit of ghee just for the taste. It's not as much as you're probably thinking she's getting rid of fat and adding the ghee. Just imagine having that in your body or this in your body. I'd rather have this for the whole family. So I'm going to add that tiny bit of ghee just for the smell. I don't really like the ghee. And a teaspoon of oil. And I'm going to add some cinnamon, cardamom, and clove. And some onions. The leftover of that half an onion, I just sliced it. I can't get away with just any more chopping it thick slices. This one, I have to slice it thin slices. Right, so I just fry it. Right, I've cooked the vegetables a little bit because these are frozen vegetables. They don't need too much cooking. So I'm going to take the meat out from my pressure cooker, add on to it. That water's fine, so I'm going to use that water for my dalcha anyway. So I'm going to add it here, cook it a little bit. Okay. I can smell the aroma. It smells really, really nice. Hyderabad mein har jagah, everywhere, they are like small restaurants on small scales. Small scale. People just sell bagara khana and dalcha. It's like quite a cheap food, staple diet, and it doesn't really, you can skip the meaty bit of it if you want to, and you can make it vegetarian, and it can be a vegetarian option as well if you take the whole meat bit out. Just do the dal bit and the vegetable bits, so it can be a vegetarian dish as well. And this tastes so delicious with bagara khana. So I'm going to add all of it, whatever was in my pan. See, this is it. And I'm gonna add my dal as well to it. Right. Okay, this is my dalcha. Wow. Add some more chilies, green chilies. Take the back of it. And add some curry leaves to it, and a spoon of garam masala powder. This is, so just wait till it cooks. You can see the color. Really smells delicious. I can't wait till I have it. बहुत मज़े का रहता, मुंह में पानी आ रहा, कब खाती हूँ कि क्या नहीं की। अब बघारा खाना भी बनाना है, टाइम नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है।